How's it going, everyone? With the 245th overall pick in the 7th round, the Packers decided to go with QB in Michael Pratt out of Tulane. And Michael Pratt was actually kind of graded as a 3rd or 4th round talent, and it's fallen all the way to the 7th round. So Gutekunst said he was going to pick up a quarterback because he likes to add a competition, and he has selected Michael Pratt from Tulane. Now, Michael Pratt actually has a slight connection to a Green Bay quarterback already on the roster, and that is in Sean Clifford. They both met at the Manning training camp for quarterbacks, and well, they got along, exchanged numbers, and they've actually been in a group text between the two and also fellow quarterback Will Levis from the Titans. So they already have some rapport with each other, and now Michael Pratt will be joining the QB room and trying to compete for the second quarterback slot with his buddy in Sean Clifford. And now that's not his only relationship or connection to an NFL player, technically. So when this draft first started, the first player overall picked was Caleb Williams to the Chicago Bears. Well, ironically, Michael Pratt and Caleb Williams did face off in the Cotton Bowl 2 years ago. And well, Michael Pratt stormed a 15-point comeback because they were down 15 and beat Caleb Williams' USC Trojans with a final score of 46-45. So we essentially got the better quarterback already. So suck it, Bears. But moving along. So for who Michael Pratt is, his RAS score, even though he's a quarterback, he comes in with a RAS score of 8.22, has a height of 6'2" and weighs 217 pounds, did the vertical jump of 36 inches and the broad jump of 9 feet and 6 inches. Did not run the 40-yard dash, but had a shuttle time of 4.23. And he's kind of seen as more of the athletic type. Not super athletic, but he has some mobility to him. And really, one of the slight knocks on him would be his hand size. He comes in at 9 1/4 of an inch of a hand size, while the NFL average is 9.5 inch of a hand size. So that's a slight knock on him. But we've seen quarterbacks kind of succeed. And the biggest one recently would be Joe Burrow, who came in with a 9-inch hand size. So Joe Burrow plays in the cold, and he's done relatively pretty well. So yes, it is a concern, but a quarterback can play even if they're at a slightly below average hand size. For his time over at Tulane, he amassed 9,611 passing yards, 90 touchdowns, and 26 interceptions. And he does hold the school records for passing yards and passing touchdowns, while also adding some rushing yards. So he's added 1,147 rushing yards and 28 total rushing touchdowns for his entire 4-year career over at Tulane. Now for the look over on the PFF side for his final 2 years. So in the 2022 season, had an offensive grade of 89.3, pass grade of 81.1, run grade of 82.8, and a fumbling grade of 73.6. And then in the 2023 season, not as good as his 2022 season in the year where he did beat Caleb Williams. He had an offensive grade of 78.3, a pass grade of 75.2, and a run grade of 68.9. And he's kind of been the quarterback that was at the helm that kind of helped Tulane's program go from dumpster, bottom of the whole pile, and actually become a respectable program where they were getting into a bowl game, and once again, they beat USC and Caleb Williams in a shocker, because a lot of people did not think Tulane had a chance against USC, especially with 4.5 minutes left, down 15, and here goes Michael Pratt leading the team over USC and Caleb Williams. Yes, Caleb Williams. So for the Packers, Gutekunst gets the quarterback that he was looking for and to help compete with Sean Clifford, because they would still like competition in the quarterback room. And who knows, depending on where he goes, he could end up, if he's as good, because a lot of teams were kind of looking at him. It's kind of a shocker that he fell so far. He could have some value if we end up trading him, because he's probably not going to start. We have Jordan Love. So he could still become some type of trading chip for us to where we could get some draft capital or a player, depending on if a team wants to reach for a developmental quarterback because theirs is not working out. There are some things that they could still do even with a backup quarterback. But let me know what you think down in the comments. If you liked the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and as always, go Pack Go.